Oh, it's going to be a good night. Good evening. Good evening. I hope your day has been less chaotic than ours, our side over here. Tonight, as you see in the program, we're probably switching some things up. We're going to start with the jazz piece here, and then kick to the junior high, and then the high school ensemble. Another thing we're going to bring back to tradition and start to ease into is we're going to have the junior high band up there to watch for us on that. One last thing, this thing right here, cell phone, it's my dog Cody. I invite you to power your phone up if you want. I have an analog clock. It is now 6:02, so we're going to get going. Oh, I heard that. Here we go. Perfect. Please enjoy it. Oh, if you want to do that too on that. We also do have Tim back there too, also doing a live stream on that. We send out too on that. If you choose not to power up that cell phone, please make sure it is do not disturb on that. Thank you. I'm going to go shut this door so that we're not disturbed. So, with the jazz band here, we meet Tuesday mornings, 7:30, and what we do that, and we meet only on Tuesday morning, 7:30 on that. I do invite the 7th graders and 8th graders, if they're curious about joining, some are ready on that. They just didn't think they could do it. And I said, oh, it's like volunteering. We don't turn you away, no matter what it is, we don't turn you away on that. So, we have one quick song to do for you on that. I learned some lingo earlier tomorrow. On that, and it is Carol the Bells in 4. We're used to it in 3, but we're going to throw a loop in there and throw it in 4. We good? All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. For junior high jazz, junior high band on that. junior high band. And something that's kind of cool is when we started, beginning of the school year, day one, I talked about a canoe. And I pretty much said, you know, when you look at a river, you may have two ways of going. The first way, maybe through all these rocks, and what happens through these rocks, and the canoe's gonna go, but the canoe's gonna be damaged. So that's option one. Or option two, you could go around the rocks, and maybe it's twice as long, but I bet you when you get to the end, you don't feel exhausted in what you do. And so the idea here is, as we were going through this first half of the school year already, it's the first half of the school year already, holy flowers on that, that's what I'm thinking right now, is that instead of working harder, we must work easier with the situation we have, because when we get to the end, we will find success, even though it's longer. Our first piece, we're actually do a quick little warm-up here together on that, crowd number 3. And then we'll start with Tempest. The Tempest is just kind of what it is, right? It's going to be a raucous storm for you. It's going to start in G minor concert. And then at the very end, it's going to have this, what we call a pickety third, maybe the light at the end of the storm on that. So I hear we might get some weather Wednesday or Thursday, so we'll see. All right. Crowd number 3. Where's up? And 1, and 2, and 3, Go for it. We're just getting back on stage again on that. All right. Our first selection in the program there is The Tempest by Robert W. Smith. You know, sometimes that can be a scary word. And what's more important, being like pinpoint accurate about everything, or finding that success as we go through? And something that I say is, well, how about we strive for success? S is self-discipline. T is tenacity. As we go through it, we'll forget what the RIVE stands for. All right, our next piece here is called Farewell at Dawn. Completely different than what you just heard. It's not a storm. Maybe it's the calm in the storm as we go through on that. One thing for ensembles that can be scary is playing something that is slow and very intimate, meaning we're really hearing your part pull through on that, because we get the oh no on that. And you know what? They don't do that. They play out, correct? Yes, good answer, Ben. Good answer, Ben. We play out on that. So please enjoy Farewell at Dawn. So, can you give another round of applause? That stuff is not easy to do. I cannot put in words how proud I am of the way they are in rehearsals every day, and you know the way they're performing the night tonight on stage on that. Today on one of our dress rehearsals, I said, look, anything that we fix today, you're not going to do on stage. I said, what we've been doing for the last couple months, that's what shows through, right? That whole iceberg effect, right? We see 90% in rehearsal, 10% on stage on that, right? So everything that we do in class, just the way they're focused, the way we hit with, I start with this in class and say, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Oh, good afternoon. On that, up there, on that. You know, and every day, every rehearsal starts with a good afternoon on that. So going to that strive for success, right? So self-discipline, tenacity, and as we start with that, right? Something that's intrinsic that goes through is we come to respect, right? And yes, respect is always out there, but we learn to start to respect that process and knowing that that process sometimes takes time. So I'll I'll leave the I, D, and E for the high school on that. We're going to end right here with one of our holiday pieces here, Deck the Holidays. So time for that old tradition. Junior high is going to kick up there, and high school is going to take the stage, and we'll get to the second half. Good evening again. Like I said, the whole night, I'll be here no longer on that. So in front of me is the high school concert band here. We have 3 selections for you. Our first one is going to be Fanfare for the Faithful. And we'll start with that. Sometimes less talking is okay. Sherman, I'll show less as well. You got the joke there, that one. class for teaching. That was my open invitation to talk about it. See, you gotta wait. You gotta do things in order.
You know what? I watched the videos and this is what it said.
Oh.
So here you go.
All right, let's see what we got here. Someone was listening one day. I said my kryptonite is Cheez-Its, and it used to be Mountain Dew. I'm trying to talk about Catherine. Oh, well, I'll see you in my band office later tonight. OG and the Cheez-Its. Oh, well, socks. What color is that? Can't tell. Orange? Yellow? Orange? Green? Is it green?
It's orange.
Orange. You tell I can't tell colors. Did you think it was orange? Ugly one. Oh, no! See, now I'm gonna, wait, is it Thursdays, the whole, where, I think Thursday's the ugly Christmas day. Friday, is it that day?
That's Friday.
Oh, it's Friday, that's Friday. Guess who's wearing socks on Friday? All right. You are extraordinary. Oh, you know what? Thank you. They make my heart skip a beat sometimes. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, some bright pink LED flamingo. Oh, it's a night lights. Oh, you know what? So here's something. How about that? I have stubbed my toes glorious at night and said things I should not say because I'm in the dark. So you know what? It may have been a little bit of, but guess what? This is going to be really realistic for me. Thank you on that. Oh, there's a card. Let me see what the card says. Okay. Oops. Oh, it says my name on it. That is, jeez Louise. On that. What it is, it's an ornament with all the senior names on them, and it has my name on it in the air. That's really cool. That is very unique. Thank you. And, yeah, well, why not? They're very creative on that. And then we have oh, changing these up right now. I feel like my dad right now. I'm going to go like this for a second. Where are you, Dad? I know you're out there somewhere. On that. No, you'll get from me. Should I read them out loud or not read them out loud?
That's totally up to you.
Well, let me read them first. Let me proofread them first.
Should definitely read Michael's out loud.
Oh, Michael's? Oh, Michael, how dare you put that on this card? So we have this big talking class about Chevys and Fords, and Mikey put Chevy is greater than Ford, and it's okay to be wrong, Michael. It's really okay to be wrong. On that. The card says, this happy dance has your name all over it. That's me doing happy dance on that. So, they wrote a lot on it, and they're really, really kind words on them, from them. So, yeah. So, all right. I'm gonna keep that one to myself. Our next piece is what? I have no idea. But still, I couldn't think what it was. So let me move this, and our next piece here is arranged by random standards, and it's still based on the traditional carol. Well, see, I don't think coffee. Oh. these. I got to give you what the IDE stands for. So S was self-discipline, T was tenacity, R was respect, I is integrity in what we do, which leads to value, which finally leads to E, which can be enhance, could be educate, could be what could be. That's what I try to do every day with them, is we strive for success. We may not hit like top excellent at times, but guess what? We strive for success every day. Because then we start to find excellence in what we do on that, right? And then I'll try to see it right here at the front on that. So, thank you to all of you for coming. Grandparents, I know some of you come from across the country to watch on that, so thank you for that. To community members, to aunts and uncles, to parents, younger brothers and sisters, older brothers and sisters on that. Anybody that was out walking downtown and you say, hey, come down, come on the concert on that one. Thank you for taking them on that. Thank you to Mr. Larson for all the tech help he does. Thank you to admin Mr. Hoffart for everything he does, Mr. Pelkey for everything he does, Mr. Dahlheimer for the wise wisdom talks we have once in a while on that. Make sure I'm not forgetting anybody there. My colleague at time, Miss Sandy, on that. To the junior high band. Hi, junior high band. This is your test to see who's over here. Hi. You passed. On that. So thank you to them, and thank you for the high school ensemble. Thanks everybody on that. Before we one thing, I tried something new too. On the back of your program is every tentative date for the spring semester on that. And that even includes down, should be K to 12. Like I should have elementary concerts on that. There might be one or two missing on that. So, but figured why not try to make the best communication of what we do on that. And what reminds me, I believe it's April 25th. The high school ensemble here got selected to be in the Paul Bunyan Festival. And so they were chosen out of like 38 bands in central Minnesota to go on that. So working it out to potentially even get a professional recording done at their studio at CLC College on that. So that, I believe it should be on there, April 25th on that. So can you even run applause for that? Because that's not an easy thing to do. With that, we are going to close with Christmas in Scarborough. What I do ask is we do have the choir concert right after this on that. If you're able to help set up and tear down on that, the more you help tear down, the less they tear down. So, before or after school. So thank you. Christmas in Scarborough. Thank you for coming. You're gonna make my heart skip a beat again. All right. chair racks here, and if we can get the stands back and percussion as much as we can, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you for staying.